Hey, it's Stacey J with Live 365 Radio, and I am back with another Give Me Five moment. And today's Give Me Five moment is 5 things you should do when you are newly single, right? So y'all know that's my thing right here. When we have a breakup or divorce, it is definitely never easy, okay? Especially if you spent time with this person long term. You've built things together, you've shared intimate experiences, you know each other's family. There's a lot of connection that you guys have created. And normally in relationships, you're building towards something, towards being together for the long term, getting married, whatever that is. You have built something with someone. And so when it comes to an end, it's not as easy to be like, oh, it's cool. You know what I mean? Because this is someone you cared about. This is someone you love. This is someone that you had hopes and dreams with, that you've laid in the bed and pillow talked about things that you guys want to accomplish together. Maybe even have kids, or maybe you have kids. It's just never easy. I'm speaking from personal experience because I've been married, I'm divorced, I've been in relationships, and I'm a long-term type of girl. But when a breakup happens, I have to say that I've been thankfully and gratefully in a position that I wasn't as torn up, because I'm gonna tell you why. Normally there are signs and things that happen before the breakup actually happens. And so for me, I kind of started doing mental work and emotional work when you see that this is pretty much going to end. And I start that process for myself then. Now, being in a different position, I would leave. However, we don't leave. We don't leave because we are connected to this person. We hope that it's going to get better. You know, we wishing and a praying, and we've all been there, and so we don't leave. But I've been in a position that I kind of know that it's kind of not working, and it's going to go to that place. But here are some things that, 5 things that I think that newly single people, and this is for men and for women. My Give Me Fives are not just for women, but these are 5 things that I think when you're newly single that you should do. Number 1 is heal and take therapy if you need it. We underestimate sometimes the power of healing, because there's sayings like the best way to get over one is to get up on another one or on top of another one, whichever way. You don't take time out for yourself. You don't go inside. You don't mourn. You don't understand what your role was in it. You don't do anything because you're so inundated with depression or sadness that you can't see that this is over. And now it's time for me to start to heal myself. However long that takes, I need to start this process. Now, if you're in a relationship and you broke up, or you're married and you're separated, and you guys have hopes of being back together, that is perfectly fine if you both are doing the work to make it work. But if it's one person that's kind of like, I'm out, and the other person is still trying to hold on, that is not a good situation at all. So when you break up, the first thing you want to do is acknowledge the breakup. The second thing is you want to accept the breakup. And then you want to find out what your role was in this. And then you want to start this healing process to get yourself in a better place, to rebuild your confidence, your self-esteem, because breakups can really get people in such a place that it's very hard to get out. And they can put you in a place that if you don't heal, you'll take it to the next relationship and to the next relationship. And so we want to stop that. We talk about, having these Black families and growing together and having healthier, strong, families and our children. But we got to start taking care of ourselves first and stop just putting ourselves in different situations without, just putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. That makes no sense. And then when it comes to therapy, I know some in the Black community, it's kind of looked down on, or that you're crazy and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, we in 2020 and everything is crazy. So talking to someone that's non-biased, that does not know you, because you may not feel comfortable talking to a family member or a friend because you don't want to be judged. And because they know you, they may have things to say. So your healing process is very fragile. You have to be around people that actually care about you, but to have some level of a balance, to not dog him out or her out, but to focus on what you need to do to heal. So talking to a therapist is perfectly okay. I prefer it, actually, because they're there to assist you with your healing. So don't be afraid and all this. They're going to be thinking about me. Get out your head and get it to your heart, because you need to heal. And that's what's most important here, is healing. So if it takes you 3 months to heal, you were healing before you left out, or it takes you a year to heal, whatever that is for you, be kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up about it. And definitely don't be trying to jump back into nothing so fast, because I'm telling you, the healing is going to help you to know more of what you want and what you're willing to give and how you want to be and what you foresee for your life. Don't settle because your clock is ticking, and don't just rush it just because everybody else got a man or a woman and the relationship goes and the pictures look great on Facebook, because my pictures look bomb on Facebook. I mean, we look perfect together. However, number 2, credit. If your credit is not together, these are the 5 things you can do if it applies to you. If your credit ain't together, then this is a great time for you to focus on your credit. Get your credit together. Get, just for buying power, to put yourself, you might want to buy land, you might want to buy a home, or anything. You don't want to keep paying these high interest rates. You don't want to keep being upside down on stuff. This is a perfect time to get your credit in an A1 place that makes you feel good about it, even if you don't use it. You know what I mean? You got to use it, but you know what I'm saying. You don't got to have 10 credit cards. But get your credit in order. That is something that is a part of your life. And that is something that you need. Not even in a couple you need it, but that way you already have your credit together. And hopefully you're dating someone that feels the same way about their credit. Because you don't want to be 2 people with bad credit or 1 person with bad credit. And if you're together and it happens, then you're in a place to say, babe, let's get your credit together. Let me help you. That's what partnership, connection is about, not attachment. Number 3, I mentioned buy a house. Maybe you want a house, maybe you don't want a house. It's not everybody's American dream. But for those that do want to buy a house and have not had a home, or had a home in a relationship or a marriage, and now it's nothing like you having your own, right? If this is the time to do it, this is the time to focus on the things that you want. I'm not saying a home is what you want, but if it is, what better time to get your credit together, get your home. Now, when you start to date again, you feel solid in you and what you have. And if y'all want to get together and then life, goes really well and you guys move together, now you got income property. I'm telling you, get you a home if that's what you want, or maybe we can buy a home and buy land, buy an investment property, buy whatever it is, that you wanted to do that you might not have been doing while you're in the relationships, because relationships consume us. Two becomes one. And when you're not in a good place, it doesn't seem like it's this, it seems like that. And so these are the times to be able to do some of the things that's on your goal list, desires, wants, dreams, whatever it is. Number 4, your finances. Okay. You got the women, they got the saying that women are gold diggers, and you got the man that want a woman with money, or whatever the case may be. I'm saying, we came in this world by ourselves, unless you was a twin, and you still came in by yourself. The other one came out a few minutes later. But you came in this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. Your finances is your finances. Now, if you become one and you guys connect your finances, perfectly fine. However, you put yourself in a better position when you have your own and they have their own. Now, if you're going to combine, you both bring something to the table. So if your finances have been jacked up for a long time, find ways to make them better. So if it's you have a job or you need to make more money, then maybe you find another job or second job. I don't know what you want to do. Or you find something to invest in. You start a business. You get your finances, because your finances, we need money, okay? The bottom line is we need money to survive in this world. Because you got to pay for food, you got to pay for gas, got to pay for certain things. So whether you're investing your money or whatever you're doing, you want to have your finances. It's nothing like feeling good to be able to get what you want or get what you need. Let me say that. Wants is great too, but I need to be able to buy my necessities, right? I need to be able to get what I need, and then what I want is a bonus of me manifesting extra, okay? So put yourself in a winning position to be able to have your finances in order, get your credit together, invest or buy, whatever your case may be. But this is about you. You're single now. This is a time to pour into you. We don't take time to pour into ourselves. Like, not like we really should. It's like, I love myself. Do you really? Because if you really, really love yourself, you would do this. You would do that. You would get your credit together. You would love yourself more enough to deal with someone that doesn't value you. I'm going to talk a lot about value. I'd rather be valued before I'm loved, because love is fleeting. Love is something that people say sometimes it don't mean, but value shows. Trust, value shows. I've seen it, right? So, and number 5, enjoy your life. Why are you rushing? What the universe has for you will be. If you want to attract what you want, you have to be what that is. So if you're not living your life, if you're not enjoying your life, if you're not putting your life in order how you see fit, then what are you waiting on, a man or woman to bring that to you? Are you waiting on them to make your life this spectacular adventure or this life filled with happiness and joy and stuff? This is what you're supposed to bring to yourself. So take responsibility of your own life. Take this time to heal. And healing, like for me, I think healing is an ongoing process, but I'm healed. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not bitter. I don't think he's the worst guy. He's actually a great guy. We just did not connect. We attached. And so I see so many people going through the same processes. People been through what I've been through before. I've been through it, and there's people that's going to go through it after I've been through it. But if I can share a word to help people, then that's what it's about, is being a light to others, to share experiences. And so single is not a bad thing at all. Let me tell you, I'm a first-time empty nester. I have my own space. I have this energy that's in my house. My friends that have been here, it's like, oh my God, it's so cozy. It's so this. I create that environment because that's the environment I want to live in. So all this time that you're taking to heal and get yourself together and manifesting and attracting and visualizing what you want, be sure you're ready to give it though. Don't be sitting up here, I want a man this, I want a woman this, I want that, and you ain't cut up and cut out to do it too, okay? Stop asking for what you ain't ready to give, okay? But the moral of this story is there's so many things that you can take this time to do, to heal, to become better, to become brighter, to become bolder, to know what you want and who you are. Don't you want that? Well, this is another Give Me 5 moment with Stacey J, and I will see you guys next time.